and welcome to the second summer vlog of the year. Super exciting. So today we were doing a little road trip to LA and I thought this would be like the perfect little vlog to do, something new and fun. Anyways, did my makeup, went a little crazy, used my Morphe Coca-Cola palette that my mom got me for Christmas, slay, and this was the fit today. Very colorful. Hi, and welcome to a little LA vlog today. So obviously we're in the summer vlog mode. There's Dylan. But yeah, I thought this would be like a cute little vlog. We're gonna go drive to LA right now, and then we're gonna go to the Academy Museum. We have a time for later today in the afternoon, and I've been wanting to go there forever.
Miyazaki.
We're gonna just go to some shops and get some good food, explore a little Tokyo, and this is my new birthday jacket and I haven't worn it yet, and it's giving. POV, you forced Dylan to cheers with you. Oh my gosh. Anyways, we got Starbucks before heading off on our mini road trip. The California desert scenery is gorgeous. Obviously, I've been in New York for a while, so I forgot it existed. Dylan and I went to this little Thai restaurant for lunch because Porter and my dad wanted to get some fried chicken and we just weren't in the mood. While we were waiting for them to finish, we went into a bunch of Halloween stores and this little cute vintage store called Play Clothes. It had all these old, really fun clothing items and we just walked around while they were still eating. I made Dylan film this clip for me because I was trying to get like thumbnail vlog content, and then you can literally see him. I'm clowned. Anyways, after that, we all went to Melrose. I wanted to go into the Heaven store because it's so cute. I love the little toys in there and everything. It's just amazing. But you know I did not spend any money because I am broke. But I did get this one clip of some of the new clothing items, and then the worker told me that I'm not allowed to film in there, so we left. After that, we did some more window shopping. We walked past the golf store. And honestly, I'm surprised I didn't spend any money, so that's kind of a flex. I feel accomplished. I went to LA and I still woke up and chose budgeting queen. But we got to the Academy Museum finally when our ticketed time came up. It was so exciting. I don't know, I've just been wanting to go to this museum forever, ever since they started building it. So I was so excited. But first we went and got a little coffee snack stop, and by snack stop I mean Porter got a giant chocolate chip cookie, but I got a cappuccino and there was some water, so it was nice to sit down for a minute before heading inside because we were in there for over 3 hours. It was so interesting. Porter didn't want to go, but he ended up having a really great time. To start off, we just worked our way up the floors and going through like the general cinema floors that are there, and all of the projections looked so beautiful too. It's kind of crazy because I was so busy with school this last semester that I haven't watched as many films as I should have, and so seeing all of these movies, ones that I've seen and haven't seen, has been crazy, and it's just like I need to start watching more movies. But they had lots of screenplays lined out. That one I think was from Goodfellas. And then there was this Oscar room with a bunch of the Oscars. I saw the E.T. and Star Wars Oscar. And in the next room they had little statues wearing some of the clothes that people wore on the red carpet to the Oscars, along with acceptance speeches playing. There was a whole little room dedicated to Spike Lee and his films, and a lot of like little collectible things like his Oscars ticket, which I thought was really cool. This was a screenplay for When Harry Met Sally. I love that movie. I'm obsessed. After that, there was a whole exhibit for The Wizard of Oz, and then costumes. They had the Midsummer flower dress and like costumes like from Us, and oh, so beautiful. Porter had so much fun doing the little puppet show thing, and he did it for about 5 minutes, and I walked around the other side and there was this tiny little girl that had been watching him the whole time. It was so cute. Hello, so this was the animation room. It was so cool. Look, little Fantastic Mr. Fox characters and so many cool just frames from old Disney films, and oh my gosh, it's just, animation's insane. That was so interesting. And then we finally made it up to the Miyazaki exhibit, which was long awaited. It took up the whole floor. There was a tiny little Pixar exhibit as well on the floor, but really it was all Miyazaki and it was so beautiful. But the Pixar exhibit that we went to afterwards has flashing lights, so skip ahead if you need to. Basically, the Pixar experience was this upscaled zoetrope with all of the Pixar characters, a bunch of different ones moving really fast so it looked like one image, and that was really cool. After that, we made it to the top floor and we went to the pavilion. It had the most beautiful skyline of LA. You could see the Hollywood sign and the Griffith Observatory. Here is me making Dylan take another video of me for thumbnails, possibly, and this man in the back was just vibing, absolutely did not care. So maybe video attempt fail number 2. Obviously, after that we had to stop in the gift store. They had so many cool things that I don't know, I love looking at it, trying not to spend money, but it was such a great time. And if you're in LA and interested in that stuff, I would totally recommend going to that museum. And then we rushed to get to this little pop-up in Little Tokyo that Dylan wanted to go to, but by the time we got there they were closing up already.
Have you ever heard the tragedy of Darth Plagueis the Wise?
Not so amazing car lighting, but we ended up spending over 3 hours at the museum. It was so much fun, and I started this vlog so that I could film the Miyazaki exhibit because that's like the big thing that everyone's been going to, and it was so beautiful. Literally as soon as we got there, they were like, you can't take any photos or any videos, so that kind of sucked. I can like tell you a little bit about it. They had a lot of different like projections of his films playing and so many storyboards and concept art, the most beautiful watercolor paintings and actual frames from the films. It was so cool because you walked in and it was like this big green hallway, so it was like you were walking in through like a forest. They had all of these cute little pieces in it, like this beautiful tree with like the little hanging green lights, and the walls were lighting up with the characters. And there is one little circle in the middle of one of the rooms on the floor, and it was this little like grassy area, and people were laying down on it looking up, and then above was like a projection of the clouds, so people were just laying there in the middle of the museum looking at the clouds, and it was so pretty. The normal cinema parts, my favorite part was probably the animation part, because they had a lot of the stills and the frames and drawings and claymation characters for a lot of Disney films, and they had the Jack Skellington heads. Porter didn't want to go, but he liked it too. They had so many film books. I honestly have so many film books now, it's kind of crazy, because at first I was like, I don't know, a couple years ago I wanted to start getting into film books and build my collection, but now I'm realizing I have so many film books, which is awesome, but I need to keep reading them. But I did get a film book. This is how you make a movie, and it has a list of so many filmmakers. I'll just put it here because there's no way I'm gonna say all these right now. So yeah, if you want to pause that, you can read them. Now we're in Little Tokyo. We're just trying to figure out what to do because we're about to drive home, but everyone's a little hungry, except no one can agree on what to eat. Earth Cafe is right over here. I remember hearing about it from YouTube vlogs from like years ago with the little LA vlog girls, and they loved Earth Cafe. I've never actually seen it in person until now, even though I've been to LA, and it's all healthy food, so I get why it was like so popular, but I'm not starving. And I was also craving a grilled cheese earlier, and then we looked at the menu and they have a kids grilled cheese that comes with banana and strawberries, and it sounds so good, so perfect. So my dad just went in to run and grab that for me to go. LA day. I love New York though. I still don't see the appeal of LA over New York. I haven't been converted yet. Okay, so this was my kids meal. It was giving. It was so good. Thank you, Earth. So slay.